Alright. Close enough to the actual start time for once. Hello. I am currently doing research for something. Oh, I quickly ate something before stream, so we're going to be doing this for a little bit. I might have a couple things to work on tonight, so we might not go as long as we usually do. I'm just trying to check something really quick. Howdy, Eternal. I'm checking potential things, that's really all. I don't think the one thing's gonna go through, sadly. I don't know. All I want to do is build more of these red corsairs. Which reminds me, I need to have a bits box just for red corsair bits, not TSM bits by themselves. Let me mark that down real quick, and then we'll go ahead and switch this over and everything. SOB Exorcist. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how. The fuck is an SOB Exorcist? It'll be kit bashed. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what model you're talking about. Oh, Sister of Battle. Oh, I'm like SOB. This should be, I should be picking this up, but I'm not. I'm really not. Sisters of Battle. Oh, okay. All right, that makes total sense. SOB, Sisters of Battle. Brother, just say it. Just say the quiet part out loud. Just say Sisters of Battle. Oh, I didn't even get to glue this. No! Okay, never ever set blue tack onto paper. Lesson learned. It's a rhino with the... Oh, it's the missile launcher. It's the pipe organ that shoots missile launchers. Howdy, Stormbolter. Okay, back to building. We were working on this earlier at lunchtime, and then lunch was over. Lunch lasted 3 hours, so lunch was plenty long. Started watching some Space Marines versus Orcs TTS again. Ah, funny that you mentioned that, because a meme is going to be made using the what happened to Chat's Jeff Dread when it charged 3 Eradicators. It did not go well for you guys' Death Dread. It went very poorly for your guys' Death Dread. He did not have a great time. That was a pretty funny ass moment. That was also the moment where I'm like, holy shit, Melta's slap. Just been painting up some Ultramarines and tanks. Heresy tanks yourself. Nice, brother. I will say there's a what is it? Okay, I'm never gonna say these right. They're Praetors to me. That's not the correct way to say it. There's an Ultramarine leader character that I want to snag, and I'll show him on stream here in a second. Let me pull him up. I want to buy him so bad. I want him so bad, but he's gonna be slightly smaller, which is totally fine. I really don't give a fuck if there's like, just say he's short. Just say he's short. That's all. Here he is. He's a Legion. This motherfucker right here is so dripped out. I want him. I gotta have him. Fuck the old man look. Fuck the old man look. Embrace this dope ass helmet. It's in Mark III armor, I believe. That thing looks so fucking sick. I'm gonna get it eventually. It's just gotta be whether or not I will actually want to spend $45. He is in resin though. I love this mini so much, and you can just call that a plasma weapon, even though it's a neovolkite. Can he? Oh no, it is just a neovolkite. Honestly, give him I'll chop off his damn arm. Give him a plasma weapon. This is such a good mini. Such a good fucking mini. This is why I say sometimes they do get such better minis than we do. And it's aggravating. Because there's no Ultramarine Lieutenant that looks that good. Archaeotech pistol? Oh, brother, I don't know Horus Heresy at all. All that is a simple arm swap. Give him a plasma gun. Do it and over with. Also, the Cataphractii Terminator armor also looks really good. And I kind of want to steal that giant axe. Although, he doesn't have... Oh, the helmeted version. Oh. Does he have... No, he does not have a Stormbolter. He has whatever the fuck this is. It's a combi weapon. It's a bolter and a melta. But I'm not... As I say, I'm not 50 and I don't play... No, I'm not 40 and I don't play Horus Heresy. Now, I will state, I think... Okay, so they are Neovolkite pistols. I will say, as soon as I see gray hair, I'm going to make the joke, like, gray hair in my beard. Pretty sure there's some already there, all around my chin. I'm gonna be like, guess what? Time to play Horus Heresy, guys. I got gray on my face. Oh, God. That mini goes so hard. There's a handful of other minis. Including... Yes, I know it's Legends. Yes, I don't give a fuck. Where is it? Including a Contemptor Dreadnought that we have to build. I've had this for a little bit. It's the World Eater's Contemptor Dreadnought. I've got the helmet somewhere for it. It should be in this box. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost the helmet. There's the helmet. It's literally like a Mark II helmet, but it's cut off halfway. Why can't the Defiler come out? Brother! Why is it not in a Battle Force box with Iron Warriors? That's the real question. That makes the most sense to put them with the Battle Force box with Iron Warriors, and they're like, nope, Iron Warriors get a combat patrol. Everything else, fuck you. That's what GW basically said. For the Heresy, part of the reason I moved to 40k. Oh, you like the rules and lore? Yeah, bro. Bro, say, I know I would have no problem having somebody proxy something they like from 40k, 30k into 40k, but I mean, they used to have rules for it. Also, I kind of thought about something. If you were to run Tech Marines, if you were to run, not Tech Marines, why can't I think of what they are? Tactical Marines. Let me figure this out. How many Tactical Marines can you run? Let me open up New Recruit. We're gonna build a quick list. I know this isn't originally part of the stream, but I just kind of thought of this earlier. So say you wanted an Ultramarines, or doesn't matter, a Astartes list, doesn't matter. Let's just do Death Watch. Random list name numbers. They are 10-man squads, but they're battle line. Right? Oh, fucking kidding me? They can't take them. Okay. Howdy, Nelson. Let's switch to this. This is like all of the Ultramarines that I own and have painted. there might be a couple things that aren't there painted. Okay, so we have... Okay, so they still are battle line units. So you can bring 60 tactical marines, and this is the point I'm getting at, which at the beginning of the battle, you can break down into 5-man teams to have 12 5-man teams to just board control. Does that not seem overpowered? And you can have one with the special and a heavy weapon. So just add a multi-melta. Just say you do meltas. Bro, you got like one of the hardest hitting squads. You take 2 meltas with each. You got 2 5-man squads running around meltas. That's wild. That's fucking crazy. Not to mention you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You have 12 squads, each one of them running around with melta. Oh my god. The fire Overwatch would be devastating. Let me get rid of all those tacticals, because I don't have any tacticals. Close out of that. I thought of that earlier today, because I'm like, their whole special ability is they can split up at the beginning of the game. So you can choose, okay, are you gonna just go for board control? I mean, if it was like in a way for you to you could have, okay, let me think before I speak, because I gotta actually speak English. So say you needed something to do backline control, you could split the team, have one go for the closest objective, one stay on the back line, and another unit to push that closer objective. Then you'd have something control without having to waste a whole unit on something. Why the fuck are tactical marines not used more? I will say, I do want tactical marines to stay. I don't want them to be replaced. Oh fuck, which build are we going for? I don't know what build to do. I kind of like just the clean bolter. I really like the clean bolter look. Hold on, let's see how many other we can do with clean bolters. Actually, and I do think it matters. That guy's for sure getting the melta. Because I'm saving that axe for me. I like how he still has his little shield. He has his little tilt shield still. I do like that fact, showing like he hasn't he changed not that long ago, or became a traitor a while ago. Oh, see, that's what I wish they would do. I wish they would just revamp them. Yes, I did. It showed up. Did it show? It showed up TTS Day stream. So when we did our TTS stream, which was a wild ass game, it showed up then. Oh, also, this guy needs to go ahead and go into here. I don't know. I need to buy some metallic red paint. So I want to do my guy's metallic red. And I've been experimenting on this Cataphracti character from Horus Heresy. This is really nice looking, but you can see a lot of the copper. And I might try to refine it. I don't know. This also looks really good. And so does this. But it's almost too bright, and I'm wondering if null oil would have to be... I have null oil. Let's figure this out right now. Fuck. Okay, let's not do it over the top of the instructions. Let's move this out of the way. I don't care if my desk gets dirty, as you guys can see. See, that's the problem. I don't have red contrast paint. Otherwise, I would do the exact same thing. Because some of this looks pink. And that's my biggest problem with it. I don't want it to be I don't want them to be pink. I want them to be like a darkish red. At least I don't know if I have that. Let me put a lid on this back before I spill it. Baby careful. Yeah, I don't necessarily know if I have a good contrast red paint. All I have for reds, I have Mephiston. No, I don't. That was rock solid. I have a bunch that are not GW. I obviously have corn. I have a transparent red, but that turns out pink. That's blood for the blood god. So I've tried mixing. I've tried. There's gonna be a stream dedicated to this. Like we're gonna stream it and be like, we're gonna figure out a red color for these exactly. It's gonna be sometime this week. Because I've got plenty of copper, and not only that, if I needed to, where is it? Where is my Balthazar Gelt? There it is. My Balthazar Gelt. My Balthazar Gold. I always say Gelt. I can use this as a substitute for my copper because I don't want to necessarily use all my copper. I know this is a gold. It's more of the fact the way it shines. It's copper-ish. I don't think I have another kind of copper. And I know copper is one of the better colors to go under red because it's orange. So, alright, back to building this. Part of me still says give him the bolter, but let's look at the rules. Let's see if he has to have anything special for rules-wise. What type of heresy? Brother, it's getting rid of GW's stupid-ass fucking lidded bottles that if they don't close all the way, it ruins a whole ass thing of paint. That's what heresy it is. How many times have you been painting? I didn't even know I had this paint. How many I really had no idea I had this. This is Bugman's Glow. When the fuck did I get this? How many times you've been painting and you go to peel up that paint pot that you were working with yesterday and uh-oh, it didn't get closed all the way and now you got no paint. That's what type of heresy that is. Fight me. Okay, I have to actually look this up to see if certain things need to be certain ways. No, I don't need to go to chat's list. I don't have Huron Blackheart yet. I have those. Yep. There it is. Red Corsairs. So you can have two with... Okay. If you're running a 10-man squad, you can have 2 with Meltas, 2 with Power Fists, and 2 with Power Fist and Meltas. You can build somebody with a Power Fist and a Melta? No, you cannot. So the chain swords don't actually fucking matter. Oh, no, they're called Reaver's Blades, so they don't matter. Okay, so you could choose whether or not to build. They'll still keep the chain swords. Who has the dope-ass chain sword? You know what? Now that I think about it, who the fuck has that? Because I kind of do want to use that dope-ass chain sword. There he is. I'm putting that on there, and I'm building him like this. I'm not using these emo-ass heads either. Oh, brother. Don't be a GW loyalist. Embrace. Fuck, I can't think of a meme. I was gonna say embrace insanity, but that's not what it is. Embrace 3D printing. Yes. Okay, you know what? Although, if I keep less of these clean bolters off, I can throw them on the legionaries. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That might be the play. Because I want a Power Fist. And that one can have a Power Fist. That one's not. This one's obviously going to have the Melta. And none of these can have the power fists. Easily built, I should put. I could kit bash any of these if I really wanted to. This is a fucking tough decision. If I keep the bolter off, I can use the bolter as a clean bolter somewhere else. If I do that, am I going to use... You know what? Why don't we just do both the chainsword and the power fist? Because fuck it. So, I've got some beef about this. Why not, and I know the reason why not just make the named character a thing by himself, sell him for $40, and make the group their own little thing and sell them for $50. You still get the same amount if people want everything. I know the reason why GW doesn't want to do that, because a lot of people only want Captain Titus. A lot of people only want Huron Blackheart, so they're like, fuck you, spend $90 on this character. Fuck the cronies, because the cronies don't matter. Truly, they don't. Honestly, they don't. They just want you to spend $90 on the whole batch just to get you. Oh, and it makes me mad. I've been thinking about that all fucking day, because I'm like, well, if I get Huron, how would I get him? And then I realized, I'm like, I gotta spend $90 to get Huron. God fucking damn it. I'm pissed. I'm so mad about that. Thanks for the sub, Rick. Okay, so again, I do love how that can be absolutely from anywhere. We will do what I said we were gonna do. We're gonna do the kit bash. We'll save the power fist for another spot. Also, very clean chain swords. Howdy table. Very clean chain swords. And, not to mention, look at all this chaos trim. There's almost none. Renegade superior to chaos. Speaking of chaos, and we'll end the poll on that today. I'm just going to continue to do the polls offline because I'm going to change up the stream schedule at some point when I know a little bit more on how we're going to get ready for stuff this spring. So stream schedule probably looks like it's going to be once during the week, stream once during the week, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Once or twice during the week, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That way it gives me 2 days off. Whether those 2 days are Monday, Tuesday, which is, I'd be totally fine with that. Oh no, one of those days has to be Thursday, because I have... I'll try to stream in before fire meetings. But that's kind of the plan right now. That doesn't go into effect for a little bit, at least. So... And then the random lunchtime streams, those will stay forever. A surprise lunchtime stream, that'll be around forever. Because that gives people who aren't American and who want to watch and hang out, that gives them time to swing by when it's not when it's not like midnight, like it is for table right now. Not quite midnight, but it's getting close. If my 6-hour time difference is correct. It's just more trying to look out for them, guys. Hour away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so you're 5 hours time difference. No, you are 6, because it's... Yeah. It's almost 6 here. That's a great question. Let's find out. 1, 2... You only need 5. There's 2. 3, 4, 5, yep. And it's got a beaky helmet. You absolutely could. And I might, because there's a lot of these hairstyles that I really don't like. The emo hair, not quite my thing. Not to mention the captain also has just like your standard bogged down helmet. So if you do get the captain, you also get a spare Mark whatever helmet. You get a spare Hogman mask. That's what most people call them. There is kind of a reason why I got this box specifically, and that was to get a bunch of red corsairs. Because I'm not paying $65 for red corsairs. I'm just not doing it. I refuse. Oh, running the Mark III power pack. There's enough for 5 extra Night Lords. I'll grab it for you. Give me a second, I'll grab the red sprue. I'll count it again, but I'm pretty sure there's enough for 5. Okay, that's all red Corsair stuff. Terminators, Phobos Marines, or Phobos Marine. Oh, that's something I have totally forgot to work on. Chaos. Oh, wait, I've been doing this backwards. That's Chaos. That's whatever. That's Phobos. Phobos. Terminators. Terminators. Here's the upgrade sprue. So I've built all but 2. I've built all but 2 of them. So take away 2 of these pauldrons. You have roughly 5 pauldrons. 1, 2, 3. You'll have 6 heads that are extra. Now, some of these are half helms. Like this one is. Do I have a half helm on? You know what? I'll figure it out later. I think this one's also a half helm. So there's a couple that are like halfway enclosed. But I mean, yeah, you get enough extra. So my plan is use these 2 pauldrons and then keep the bottom half of the sprue. And then with the combat patrol, then you get another set of sprue. Hopefully they give you another full set of sprues. I guess we'll find out when they actually get shipped out. It gives you the full sprue. I thought they weren't out yet. You pre-ordered it, but unless they might have come out yet. No, because they're still up for pre-order. So you should have enough for the jump pack captain. AK, whatever the fuck he is. He's not a captain. The jump pack chaos lord. I will tell you, doing the lightning is not that hard. You need about 3 different colors. There wasn't a stream yesterday, brother. No stream yesterday. I took a break. And taking a break was kind of nice. I pointed this out in an earlier stream, and if you weren't there, I'll point it out again. They teased Yarick. They teased him a week ago. So let me get the pictures pulled up real quick. Yeah, they teased him back in, yeah, just about a week ago. So let's go to the sneak peeks. Real quick, I showed this off earlier. You see this claw? That's Yarick's flower claw. It was his claw they showed, and it's an orc teaser. It was his claw. It was him. It was him this entire time. You can tell by the dots. So they were very much baiting. Now I don't know what this is, or obviously this, but Yarick being the power claw, that's fucking hilarious. They knew what they were doing. Also, I love the old crab claw Yarick. I loved crab claw, and his banner being him fighting an orc. Fighting the orc with the crab claw. I just now noticed that. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Had an Armageddon banner. Okay, we're gonna keep power packs off. I do need... Oh, good. They also have the red Corsair fists on these. Awesome. That's actually a good thing to know. Clippers, clippers, clippers. Where the... I have 2 pairs of these things, and I set them down once, and they're like permanently gone. Oh, I found my hobby knife. That's a good thing to know about. Where the fuck did those go? Not underneath there. Dude, this shit's gonna be right in front of me. I don't think they'll release the Steel Legion. I kinda don't. Maybe through upgrade stuff, but I mean, all Steel Legion was Krieg, but painted different. Oh wait, don't I have that backwards? Steel Legion was first, and then they taught you how to paint him as Krieg, and then everyone loves Krieg more. Where the fuck are these clippers? Did I set them over here? No. They're in my pocket. Why the fuck are they in my pocket? A Vastorian kill team? Nah, brother, I don't think so. What are these pads? Huh. Left shoulder, right? Yes. I think you guys are going to be playing, for the next TTS stream, y'all are going to be playing as... Let me double check it. I'm pretty sure. The voting ends tonight. Oh shit, the post tab's gone. There you go. I'll switch you over. It's looking right now that Armies of Chaos. The voting ends tonight for this, so if you haven't gotten your vote in on this, for the chat TTS army, there it is. Also, the picture I took earlier of the calves sitting out in the wind. Well, not in the wind, because they're sitting behind a cow who's wind blocking for them. So yeah, don't forget to vote. I'm surprised Armies of Chaos are winning again. We just had a Chaos list. So unless there's a bunch of stinky boys in chat, and or ladies, and if that's the case, go wash yourself. Go wash yourself and touch grass. I touch grass every day. It's my job. When's the next game? In 2 weeks. This Saturday is when we list build. It's every other Saturday, so it was last week, so it won't be for another 2 weeks. We'll list build this Saturday, so we'll see how that list goes, and we'll see if it's going to be another fucking meme list that you guys pull out of your ass to win. There's only one stream as of right now where you guys will not list build because the list has already been chosen. So that will be like in June of next year, and it'll be the anniversary of the TTS games, and I have a special idea for that one. As long as I can get everything set up and painted for it, I have a special idea for that one. So, now that I have my clippers, what else do we need to put together? Just the arms on? Yep, we just gotta... Actually, you know what? We're not putting arms on yet. Oh, I need a helmet. Oh no, this is the dude with the super crazy head, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? He will have no helmet. If you have no idea what I'm talking about. Nope, that's the captain's head. Ow! There you go, the crazy head. Cyborg head. Perfect for Iron Warriors. And this mini. Also, the Red Corsairs upgrade sprue will give you a bunch of Hogman masks. No, this is not the upgrade sprue. The Red Corsairs themselves will give you a Hogman mask if you want to use faces for the Red Corsairs themselves. And Horse Heresy style armor. Little Bumple armor. Little Bumple. That's gonna be permanent. Little Bumple armor. Alright, the next one. 51, 52, 56. Okay, everything's in the same area. I love that. I don't think orcs are... I think one person voted for Xenos. Yeah, it doesn't even show me the votes. Yeah. Again, I'm still surprised Armies of Chaos. None that I've noticed, but I don't notice mold lines as much as the other guy. Here. I mean, this one's mostly put together. I'm not putting that fucking cape on until I paint it, but I've learned my damn lesson. The wrong screen. That motherfucker right there coming around with this cape made of people. Not the Hazzy stripe cape, the person cape. Fuck that. I would have never been able to paint that if I didn't take it off. So I didn't notice any mold lines on anything so far. But then again, I don't notice them. It's like my brain just goes, ha, I don't see nothing. What the fuck are you talking about? There's more of the... I mean, there's a mold line that you can see pretty easy. But it's right on the center of the knee. I mean, I can see it really easy. There you go. Now you can see it. You can see it there, but it's not on the other one as bad. Then again, you slap enough paint on it, you're not going to be able to notice. I know there's a mold line right here, but you can't really see it as much. I'm not as picky as some people are about it. Wardens of Ultramar box? Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I want Titus, damn it. I want to get Titus at some point. I'm also trying to find a way to do a 24-hour combat patrol stream. I've decided if I was to do a 24-hour thing, it would be painting something in 24 hours. Slap on unthinned paint. Oh yeah. You could honestly... No, you don't want to do that. You can fuck up if you do it that way. I've also seen people just like, oh, a little bit of glue, and it'll melt it down. And I'm like, if you do too much, you're going to ruin it real fast. There are minis that I have on the shelf that I keep all my minis on, where there are fingerprints in the plastic, because I definitely didn't overdo it on the glue. And then proceeded to fingerprint my fingers into plastic. Okay. Did we do anything extra? We forgot. Where's he at? I forgot a pistol holster on this. Homemade paint strip, and it melted the mold. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, some of the best strip painter you ever know is right here. Some people have said isopropyl alcohol, but I'm scared of isopropyl alcohol for paint to like remove paint. I don't know about paint thinner. I know, like, thinning my paint. I watched that fall onto the ground. I should be able to find it in a second. I'm gonna be so mad if I just lost it. Fuck. Alright, hold on, I gotta go under my desk. Go for this shit. There it is, I found it. There is still a Triarch Praetorian staff down there somewhere. Or, I'm sorry, not Praetorian, Lichguard staff down there somewhere. I've still yet to find that. It came off one day and never returned. What do you mean you asked the wrong question earlier? What's up? What's your question, brother? Oh, I was saying, where the fuck did that just go? I just put it up here. Okay. That can go over there. It looks like sand. Well, some of them look like sand. Okay, so I need legs. There are no legs here. 53 and 54. I mean, pretty much. Most of them have been turned into sand, if I remember correctly. Oh, dude, a clean chain axe. Dude, I keep sitting here looking at this clean chain axe and going, yes, I'm so happy. Finally, I can have one. Is there any other mini boxes that come with clean chain axes? Like non-chaosified chain axes? I need them. I must have. 53 was what we just snagged, so we need 52. Nope, we needed 54. Oh, but they're Space Wolfified. I'm looking for like clean ones. Like, for instance, right here. You have no markings. You got regular bullshit. This is my homebrew chapter that I actually want to paint up. AKA where this mini is from. This is my homebrew chapter. It's not Death Watch. He's in the Death Watch. And it's... World Eaters are my favorite, so I stole a red hand from Latara. Like, the red hand that she gets set on her chest. And I stole that and used that as their pauldron. And the lore behind it not being centered is like, whenever you like fight your first battle or whatever, your sergeant or whatever will smack your pauldron with his hand, and after you shake hands or whatever. And I'm not coming up with this very good. Basically, whoever's in charge will like give you the pat, and their hand will be covered in blood when they do it, and that's the blood-stained red hand that you will have on your pauldron forever. That's why it's never, doesn't have to be centered. Not only that, but I used the stamp kit to do it, and it wasn't centered when I did it, so that just made an excuse for why it's not centered. But yeah, no, the kit bash came out awesome. We did this shit on stream. I was so I was having so much fun kit bashing this. Although I was running into a problem of not being able to find something to put in his fucking arm that wasn't a gun. That and the bone sword was very large. It's larger than the Space Marine. That's why it's a two-handed deal. I love that mini. Personally, one of my favorites. I might see if I can find another one. Did I just cut out the wrong fucking leg? No. No. There we go. I see a spot that I missed. It's trim. I still like the fact that, one, there's not as much chaos trim. And two, that's a pretty fucking hard mold line right there. Oh, that's that one I saw. Not to mention, you can leave spots painted as black. Orc axe, yeah, but I don't know. I gotta do more research. I thought 40K did something recently in Horse Heresy where they have chain axes on some minis. It's like the Mark II. Oh, what are they? Are they the Mark II Jetpack Boys Assault Marines? Is it the upgrade sprue or is it the not upgrade sprue? I've already talked about getting a bunch of Legionary minis just to throw in as like extra armor. So, for instance, I have a bunch of Mark II Marines for Mark II armor for bodies and stuff to start throwing into like kit bashes. There shouldn't be enough of a size difference. It's the base set? Aww, but then I gotta buy the base set. Honestly, you want some dope-ass melee weapons, fucking throw these on your... Don't do the pistols, but get the melee weapons. These are some dope-ass melee weapons. Again, there it is! There's the sword! It's the exact same as the red Corsair one! And then you also get a couple of Eviscerators in here. Honestly, this would probably be better for Blood Angels. This is the Blood Angels upgrade sprue. The upgrade gives power axes. Oh. What did I just drop? Oh, I dropped a sprue. I don't think... Hold on, I was looking for the upgrade sprue because now I'm curious, or the whatever the fuck they are. That's Mark III. That's Mark III. Also meme helmet. The only problem is if it's resin. That would be the only problem because then it makes it a touch harder to kit bash. Just a slight. It shouldn't be resin. It should be plastic. Really? Oh, they're probably sold out now that I think about it. I hate how you can buy transfer sheets. I really don't like that. Especially the fact that they're $36. Very crazy. Also, the most dope apothecaries ever. I do want these apothecaries. Oh, they were right there. I stopped to not even look at them. Yeah, see? I don't necessarily want the, like, double-handed one, but I want the chain axes for sure. The regular chain axes. They used to show spruce. Oh, they do show spruce. Yeah, there they are. Gimme! I want them! They're $73 a box! Oh. I need sponsorship money. Who wants to sponsor me? I have ideas and I need money for my ideas. Okay, we're on this one. I want to get at least 5 of these done tonight. We're already 2 ahead. Okay, so I need to figure out what's getting the power fist. He's getting the power fist. Okay, so then do we do... No, we for sure gotta do the throwing smoke grenade motion. There's no way we don't do that. Because it looks so good. So it is 60. Which is not on this sprue. Where the fuck is 60 at? Am I fucking blind? Here's 67, which is what we'll need. There's nothing I hate more than looking for a number and not being able to see it. I saw that earlier, and I wondered where it goes. Oh, might add, for Iron Hands lovers, there is an Iron Hand here. That is a Robo Hand. I don't know where it goes, but it is here. An Iron Hand has appeared out of the wild. Oh, I don't need 60, I need 65. It'd probably help if I looked for the right one. I heard something today and I wasn't comfortable with it. The 6-7 thing is everyone else's 69, but it's for children, but it's theirs. And I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? I think that they're right. They're right technically in saying that. It is their 6-9. But instead it's 6-7. Ah, 66 is a hand. I was wondering what the fuck that was. Where is it? There it is. I thought it was like a little medallion thing. I swear to God, if I clip this and it shoots across the room, I'm going to lose my damn mind. You know what? We're going to play it safe. You can just hear it. Pew! Bang off the wall. Oh, I've had it happen. And it changes builds. It's like, well, not gonna build that anymore. This is also one of those things where it's like, GW, why couldn't you have just not... Why could you have just not left this where it was? Because all I'm doing is gluing fingers down. That's it. Makes no sense in the world. Why would I ever have to do this? Ever. As I shoot it across the fucking floor. Shoot it across my table. This piece is bigger. This one's harder to lose. Well, they've started doing it now to where numbers in, like, if you find 43, 44 is right here, 46 is right here, 49's right there, 48's right there, 42's right here, 41's right there, 46. They've done that, which is so much better. They did not do that earlier. I know for a fact. I've built some stuff where it's all like, well, 46 is over here and 32 is actually 34. And like, there is, I think they're Corn Berserkers. And I made a short on it where they numbered shit wrong in either the booklet or on the sprue. And they never fixed it. I'm pretty sure it's Corn Berserkers. Like, you'll be looking for something, and it'll be like, number 60, and you're looking for it, and you're like, there's no number 60 on this whole sprue. And you realize, oh, no, it's not number 60, it's number 43. And it's just like, how did they fuck that up that badly? Do you know how hard you gotta fuck up to do something that bad? 69 and 68. There's 68. See, for instance, okay, I was looking for 68, so that means 69 is right here. So it's in the same vicinity, and that's honestly the best way. That's the best way. Also, best bolters right here, by the way. I like the red Corsair bolters. They're so clean. They're so fucking clean. And I talked about this earlier, but if you are getting these, if you're getting this box specifically, and they should do it, they should give you this whenever you're doing upgrade stuff. So you see these right here? This is the Legionaries, but built as red Corsairs. So like it shows you like the things to hot swap, like what you can choose, the red Corsair stuff to put on the things that you've hot swapped, and where you can put them. Why the fuck doesn't GW do that with every single fucking kit they make for upgrade screws? Just sell it with the upgrade screw. That's all you gotta do. Sell the instructions to upgrade screw. Just do it for like the basic infantry, and then everyone else can just kit bash however to their heart's content. It's for the very beginner guy who's like, you know what, I like this chapter, I'm gonna do this upgrade sprue. Then here's your instructions. This is how you attach stuff. This is where you should attach stuff if you're doing regular intercessors, that kind of stuff. And that gets them into the door to doing more kit bashing, which GW really fucking loves. I bought, for this kit bash alone, I had a winged Tyranid Prime's head, and I had to go buy Tyranid Warriors for $60 just for one sword. Now, let me find my box it's in. I have the rest of the swords and like claws and stuff to kit bash with, but it is kind of I did have to go spend $60 for one thing specifically. I did give GW $60 for that, and I do mean I paid $60 because I did not go to the store that was the closest or the furthest away, which gives a $20 discount ish on stuff. I went to the closest one because I was just like, I need it tonight for stream, and I drove down there that day. Drove down there, picked it up, and said, all right, I'm going back home. I went down there for one thing. I must have for stream. Let me close this knife before I somehow accidentally stab myself. Unlike most people, I actually did walk into a hobby shop and just buy one thing. Okay, that's the helmet. So helmet, arms, good and good. We need pauldrons on those arms. I'm using one of these as a heresy pauldron. Fight me. Got one of these putted pauldrons. Inner Circle Companions with Stungar box. I mean, I want to get Inner Circle Companions skip bash as well. But I want to do it with Blade Guards for Death Watch. Well, I kind of did. I kind of did do that with this, but this is the upgrade sprue. This isn't like actual Inner Circle Companions. Also, if you want to know how to do this power sword, there is a short about how to do it. I finger paint this, by the way. It's not a joke. I'm not like bragging. I literally finger paint this sword. I discovered it totally by accident, but it turns out one of the best like accidents ever. Except for me, I was the other best. imagine if I had a kid. Except for my daughter, she was the other best accident in my life. All right, let's see. This isn't the one pauldron that I want to keep. almost happened, but it did not happen. would be not a great. I would be a great dad, but I would not be the parent that is looked up to. Should be looked up to. I know that absolutely. Anyone, normal parents, no, do the right thing. Or no, you shouldn't get that, save your money. Me, get it. You've earned it. Spend money on yourself. Be selfish with your own money. Buy that thing you wanted. Or if it's my money, I'd be like, maybe. Maybe. And it'll forever be a maybe. Howdy, medic. Okay, so that should be this mini all built. Because we did the green. Yes. Yep. So that's that one all ready and set. Oh, my ankle popped. I don't know if the mic picked that up or not. I need to quit sitting like that because when I stand up, my hip bothers me. You bought the wrong gold. Fuck. How'd you fuck that up? Hold on, I'm standing up and stretching. Oh. And I gotta raise up my seat because it went down. YouTube, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, but that's on your guys' side. That's not on me. What gold did you buy by accident? 71 and 72. Ah. How did I finally fix the hazard stripes? I haven't. I quit looking at them. I quit looking at them every single day. I quit looking at them. I definitely haven't been staring at them. Some of them look fine, and at a distance, they look fine. Throw a transfer sheet on there, the problem goes away. I definitely haven't been looking at them every single day, and it does kind of go away. I have no idea either. I know what it was. I thought I had your guys' objective, so I counted those points up, and if I would have had those points and clear no man's land, I would have won the game. That would have been 8 points. I would have been up by 1. I would have won it by 1 point, but oh, that's spoilers for the most recent video that went up today. That's all right. It's all right. Don't go watch it. Stay here. Give me war. Stay here, then go watch the 6-hour video. Also, I do have the top-down perspectives of the other games, the World Eater game, and the one before that, the Knights versus Tanks game. I have the top-down perspectives for both of those, so I might do something with that. I might not. The next game, I want to get another top-down perspective from, and I'm going to make a meme of the Eradicators versus the Death Dread when you guys got demolished by those Eradicators using Fire Overwatch. Dude, that thing... it did like 12 damage in a single shot. It wasn't 12, but dude, it demolished you in a second. You were like, oh yeah, let's charge him with our melee Death Dread. And then you got demolished. Oh my god, dude, that was so fucking funny. It was, all right, we're gonna charge him. But I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fire Overwatch. Did you really think I was gonna let you charge Eradicators? Oh. Oh. It better not be directed at me. Direct it towards your dice. Because your dice failed you in a heartbeat. If I remember right, though, if the AP included on that, though, made it so you couldn't make the save. And you didn't even explode. Dude, stuff exploding in the game is so much fun. Just like, does he explode? And then when he does, everyone cheers. Whether it's your unit or ours. Finally got the wood effect near perfect? Hell yeah. Okay, that's together. 74.75. I don't expect to see these getting painted anytime soon. I've got to get... I have to figure out a metallic red. And I will say, I do kind of like this. But again, it's still too pink. It's still too bright. This is better, but it's still pretty pinkish. This was done... This shield over here was done with the marker. And it is a metallic red, but I want it to be darker. This is my test bed, by the way. This is literally a mini mint for testing. We were gonna paint it one day, and I said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not painting this. So I'm like, we're just gonna use it for testing paints and stuff, testing ideas. I gotta also figure out another way to do. Maybe try out something other than copper. I don't know if bronze would work any better. Have I been using bronze and not? No, I've been using copper. I was about to say, have I been using bronze and stuff? Ugh. Just gotta wait for the trench coat to arrive. Brother, how the fuck are you gonna walk around in a trench coat? In Australia. And down under. You gonna be packing Sammys in that trench coat? With water crayons? Brother, I don't wish to ruin the minis. That one I just don't want to paint, so it was more of a test bed for ideas and such. And practice. Which is always kind of good to have a mini, and honestly, get like some character mini, and you can have it as a practice mini. That would be something I would highly recommend for new people. Do something like that. A character mini can be $30. You know, you could get a lieutenant. Doesn't have to be that expensive. What was the other number I needed? 75. Oh my goodness, I'm so fucking burpy today. I don't know what the damn my problem is. Why are you calling me a monkey? You don't know what race I am. That could be racist. No, I can't make that joke. I'll get canceled. I'm pretty sure I'll get canceled if I make that joke. You can identify as anything these days. I've seen people be like, I've seen people identify as a black person. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works, brother. I don't think that's how that works. Do it. Say the N-word right now if you identify as them. Do it. You won't. They won't. They won't. They won't be pissed about it if you do. If you identify as one, right? If that's how that works, say it right now. Then you watch them be like, I just don't say it because it's insulting. No, you don't say it because the shit you're trying to do is retarded. Let's see. Also, I have no idea what these little fucking hand things are for. They have little logos. I know what they're for. They go around waistbands in random spots. Yeah. Look at that. I made a joke about people identifying as races, and I got an extra like. We hit 10 likes in a video. 69 minutes? Shut the fuck up. See, you know what? I already talked about that. That's the equivalent of saying 6'7". But 20 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't want to say 20. 20's too far, okay. I'm actually pretty full of energy. I'm kind of surprised. Is it not, though? It's just two numbers. And it's stupid. I know, haha, it's funny sex number as well, but other than that, it's two numbers. And everyone thought it was stupid who was older than us. Okay, so that's that. And then we're gonna put the Melta on. Ah, brother, you said it wrong. You should have said 24. And if you never watched SpongeBob as a kid, you will not get that joke. I kind of just thought of that. You know what's funnier than 24? Is it 24 they say? Oh, fuck. It's been a long time since I watched SpongeBob. Oh, fuck you. Why are you like this? With your damn instructions, GW. Yeah, well, you know what they're gonna do with them, right? They're gonna change the wording in it. Instead of calling them sons of the Emperor, or whatever the fuck they are, they're gonna change it because they made Custodes. They forced Custodes to be however the fuck they wanted them to be, instead of, you know, trying to make a lore reason why they're the way they are. I don't give a fuck that they're women. I give a fuck that it's just forced. Again, I said you could have just been like, there was a low birth rate for 100 years on Terra, so they started choosing women as well. There you go. Easy fixed. You don't even have to fucking do lore about it. I mean, look at... I was gonna say, look at China. Look at their birth rate. All those women that were kept as children. I mean, I won't get any more of the Black Library books. Well, I won't say I won't get any more. I'm gonna continue to listen to all the first Primarch books, but that might be where that ends. 85. That's the number I was looking for. $85 is right here. I'm not a big book guy, so I just wanted to do all of the first parts of the Primarch books, and that's all. And I don't think, are they redoing them, or aren't they just re-releasing them on the Black Library app? Or like something like that. This mold line's pretty bad. I will also state, them doing this stuff now, where they have like little notches and stuff, way better. Oh yeah, the hardcover bullshit. Yeah, that's lame. I don't like hardcover books anyways. I would rather listen to a book than read. One, my ADHD ass does not like to sit down and read. That's why I'm a learn by doing person. How'd you learn how to do that? I bashed 2 bricks together until it worked. That's ADHD in a nutshell. How'd you learn how to do that? Well, I tried 40 times and eventually it started working. Oh, god damn it. It doesn't show me the damn number for the arm. Because I'm pretty sure number 4 isn't the correct number. 84. 84, 84. No, that's 23. That's 43. That's 45. Yeah, brother, that's longer. I would take like a month to get through a book. I do it when like I'm doing something that my brain doesn't have to pay attention to. Like when I'm mowing, the yard, my brain just shuts off, so I'm just like, oh, I'll listen to a book. That's truly the best time. I don't have to pay attention to actually mowing. As long as I don't run into something, I'm fine. 84, correct? I'm so full of energy. I really don't know why. I actually kind of do know why. I got a lot of extra sleep yesterday and last night. That was partially the reason why I didn't stream yesterday. I just wanted a day off and take a break. That's all. By the way, at the end of stream, we will decide. We will look at the votes and see who has won the poll. As of last checked, Chaos Space Marines are winning. So if you want to play something other than Chaos Space Marines again, let me know, because if you want to play as Chaos Space Marines, please, someone other than just 2 people be there to build the damn army list. Is that correct? This is the worst part about these minis. Trying to get everything lined up without it actually, like, being glued. Stay. You know what? None of these motherfuckers are gonna have helmetless heads. Everyone's wearing a helmet. Well, brother, you better go vote. Because Krieg's definitely not winning this one. I'll use a helmetless head for this one. Okay, so check. Oh, I gotta do Pulgins. One. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the pauldron I'm looking for? Nah, it was just Table that day. Table built that entire army. I was also very concerned when he was building it. I'm like, are you sure you want to pick Vashtor and a Forge Fiend? He's like, yep. I'm like, all right. I don't remember who was all there for the Knights list building. Okay, so that's that done. Oh, fuck, we are getting to the last one. Oh, fuck, this is the one with the cool-ass sword. Oh, fuck. That means nobody with a power fist. Fuck! I don't have to have a power fist. You know what? Not everyone has arms yet. I'm gonna quickly build the power fist, and if we decide tomorrow We can decide tomorrow whether or not to throw the power fist on a mini. We'll build it tomorrow. I guess we're not doing anything with them tomorrow. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in the end. Oh. I keep all my spare parts too. Oh no, the camera's fallen. I have an organizer for it. Medieval looking axe. Nice. Ooh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're gonna hit a quick BRB. My stomach is not having a good time. Alright, I'm back. Howdy, Josh. My stomach, not having a great time. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I did not stream yesterday. But I felt better today, so. I felt my stomach just go. And I'm just like, no. I've played bolt gun, yeah. I'm not great at it. I'm not good at boomer shooters, in all honesty. There's no way we don't make the super dope. Yeah, no, there's no way we don't do that. Not only that, we get extra bolters for other minis that look super clean. Shit. That's not true. It's mostly I'm just always tired. That's just because I sleep like shit all the fucking time. Okay, so you want to know my sleep schedule? My sleep schedule is go to bed at 10, stay awake till 3 a.m., and finally go to sleep. That's every single night almost. It's not a fun time. Handed your first mini to completion after 2 years in the hobby. Hell yeah, brother. Every victory counts, man. No matter how big or how small. That's not true. I would never eat my angry boy. Brother, I didn't motivate you to do shit. I probably just played out as background noise while you did it. You probably killed it too. I know how daunting it was to paint my first mini. And it wasn't necessarily daunting because, like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was more daunting because I wanted it to look good and I was afraid it was never going to look good. Now, I will state, I look back on my old mini, my first ever mini painted, and I'm like, there's definitely some things I would have done. Like, put a second layer of gold, used an entirely different gold paint, because this is, I want to say this is Vallejo gold, and it really shines only on light. You can really only see that gold when that light's hitting it correct. And I definitely would have used something different on that. Maybe did some more to the gun, added some more silver, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at that time. But I like to, not to mention, there's spots where I didn't even fucking paint that I should have. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know nothing. So. Have I tried Conflict 47? I haven't. I've been thinking about getting some other minis as like something so it's not always 40k necessarily. I say that, and the stuff I was thinking about getting was Adeptus Titanicus, but I mean, I'm trying. I'm thinking about it at least. Okay, what's next? What's got to come next? 93 and 95, 94. Yeah, absolutely. Discord's in the description. Send an invite right now. You don't necessarily have to show it off for stream. There is a Discord channel itself for just minis for Discord themselves. That way, if you're not wanting stuff to be up on stream, you don't have to. Why is Richard Nixon in the Warhammer memes tab? Why is bearded Rick? What the fuck's going on in this Discord? just Richard Nixon with the beard. Why? I haven't been looking at my own shit. What? Hold on a second. We haven't seen minis lately. Oh, fuck. A maroonish red. Not bad. Not bad. Painted Deathwing. I haven't looked at this for a day. The Targo! Really nice. Really good. Some Nurglings. I do like this kind of stuff where the Plague Marine isn't the main character almost. It's more the Nurgling and the Plague Marine's just running by. I do love that a lot. Yeah, it's me? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Definitely me. Oh, I was about to say, who the fuck put a dildo on their on their mini? What the fuck? Oh, there's more Deathwatch stuff. Oh. Oh, more piles of shame. That's not bad. Oops. Okay, that's what? Why do you have a yeah, why do you have a Stompa? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a Stompa or Gorkanok or Morkanok. It's TTS command room. It's you two idiots celebrating. Okay, then the rest of that stuff. All right, back to finishing these. We're gonna finish up these red corsairs, and that'll probably be the end of stream. If you want it on stream, we'll look at them on stream eventually. But if you don't want it on stream, then post it for minis for Discord. Minis only for Discord. That way, it just stays on the Discord. I try not to open that up on stream. It does happen very, very rarely. So. are the red corsairs. They're renegades. Not necessarily evil, not necessarily chaos, but yeah, I saw it. It's still right there. I'm looking for a leg. There it is. There's one leg on this entire sprue and I couldn't find it. It's not bad. There it is. Not bad. Some people don't do bases, but you're calling him finished. It looks good, brother. I also imagine everybody's first is a space marine, and that is not necessarily true. That's very true, Table. I also think everyone's first is a space marine. It never occurred to me somebody would choose something other than a space marine. I don't know why. And now that I think about it more, it blows my mind why I'd always think, oh, it's gotta be a space marine. Your first mini has to be a space marine. Bro, what is this stance? Bro's got the weirdest stance in the world. Don't rush to do basing, and you can keep it pretty simple. A lot of my bases are literally just a dirt substitute. Man, he's very much hitting a weird angle. So for instance, like, this is just dirt and glue. When you have small bases, you don't have to do stuff like this. This is a bigger base, and I barely had enough room to do stuff like that. When you have small bases, all you necessarily need to do, let's just do this with a regular space marine, just add some ground to it. Not every base has to be like crazy detail. This is a bad example because this is a warhammer. Dude, I better fucking fall asleep tonight if I'm yawning right now. I better fall asleep tonight. Rutherford and Christian bots as basing. I saw that. That is also a nice thing you can do is you can put dead bodies on the bottoms. Mobile throne are kind of wicked. I don't like the walking throne, man. I don't like the walking throne, brother. Okay, so 96. I didn't really like the Combat Patrol magazine. And that wasn't due to the magazine themselves, that was due to the company. I was having problems with them more than anything, so like they got a month behind on my stuff and then tried to proceed to tell me that my card was declined 4 times, and I'm like, no, you didn't charge me, because it tells me whenever that card is charged. So sadly, I was like, you know what? How about this? How about we just go ahead and cancel this subscription? Because they pissed me off. They basically called me a fucking liar. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna call me a liar? Alright, bitch. Fucking cancel my subscription then. You gonna piss on me and tell me it's raining? I'm not fucking buying shit from you ever again. So sadly, that's the way it ended. I made a video about that. I was fucking pissed. I was so mad. The lady I talked to sounded British to me, chomping on fucking bubblegum on a cell phone. Oh my god, that was another thing too. I'm like, this is very unprofessional. I mean, yeah, one person not subscribed or unsubscribing doesn't really affect them at all, but I did go online and bitch about it to my audience of 200 people at the time. I was pissed. That video is still up there. And I used to do combat patrols every month. I would open up the combat patrol, talk about the stuff inside of it and everything like that. They kept trying to say that they tried to charge my card, and it would my card tells me whenever something tries to pay, like get paid, and they kept saying, well, we tried to charge your card, I'm like, no you didn't. She goes, well, how would you know that? I'm like, it would notify me if you even tried to. And it was very much just like, fuck you, you're just sitting here lying to my face. I'm not gonna sit there and let you call me a liar to my face. So did I forget to add something? Hold on a second. Some wet palette refills, forgot to pay for it. And they sent it anyways, called me yesterday, being like, please, send anything else if you don't. Aw. I mean, at that point, brother, you got paid for that. They made the oopsie, but you should still pay for it. Don't be that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. I noticed we forgot to do something. But which mini? Is it that one? No, he's on a rock. So it's one of these on a rock. He eats the hot dogs the long way. He eats corn on the cob the long way. I've also seen something else that was pretty devastating that's kind of like that, where it says he eats corn dogs for the mouth feel. I also will state my bank statement also was like, hey, did you charge $58 or something? I'm like, yes. And they're like, well, you got double charged for it. And I'm like, well, I only was able to transfer $58, so you better put that $58 back into my account. And they're like, well, it's gonna take so long and you might receive an extra service fee. I'm like, I did nothing wrong. You guys are fucking up here. Why are you charging me a service fee for your fuck up? It's very lovely. Very great. I mean, yeah, but you'd get blacklisted. Which isn't cool. 99. 99 red balloons. I can't sing that fucking song. I better stop because copyright reasons. YouTube will pick that shit up in a heartbeat. Just start speaking German, singing it in German. I also am pretty sure YouTube would also pick up on that. Such a harsh language. German is such a harsh language. I won't even joke about doing it because I might say something and it absolutely gets like, oh, it's racist in German. That's the biggest thing I'm afraid of. Still gotta wait 20 days for a coat. Yeah. You know what you don't have to wait 20 days on? Rhino's merch. That is not good. They have good food though, but it's all sausage based. I'm not a big sausage guy, so I don't like sausage that much. It's like 99% sausage based. 89. I just saw, that's 27. Did I forget to put something else on? You know what? Fuck it. They're alright. I do like how there's a lot less chaos trim. That's such a nice thing. I wasn't in fucking prison, brother. I was in the army. I also wasn't in the Navy. So, if I was in the Navy, then you could be really suspect about it. Don't worry. I know about your showers too, Table. The ones where people don't come out of once they go in. I know about those showers. No, you're thinking Marines. Get it right. I scored at least above a 20 on my ASVAB. I think it's actually like 25, but still. I do like how this is supposed to be him, like, reaching for his sword. He's reaching! Shoot him! I'm sorry. Good eyes. You come? Oh, yeah, brother. Dude. Oh. I thought that stream, I thought, like, hour 3. I'm like, okay, easy wipe. The Forge Fiend is down. I've just got to kill Vashtor, and I'm going to sit here and fucking snipe him at a distance. That was the nice thing about having the Deathstrike. What were they? Deathstriders? The snipers was literally them just sitting at a distance. Dude, it is. Here it is. Here's the sword. The sword will stay off until it's fully painted. Focus camera. You motherfucker, you focus, you bitch. I don't know why I'm having troubles with this camera so much. But yeah, no, this is the sword he's reaching for. He's reaching for it. Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot the shit out of him right now! God damn it. Yeah, that's such a good joke. He's reaching! Police brutality is a great joke. Nah, fuck it. Do you know how... Okay, I was thinking about this earlier. Do you know how fucking stupid you gotta be to go to jail? Like, literally? Do you know how fucking stupid you gotta be to go to jail? Saying that with 2 brothers who are in prison, more than likely for the rest of their lives. Well, one might get a chance again. The other one, not so much, but... I do say that with family members in prison. Do you know how fucking stupid you gotta be to go to, like, prison? You really gotta be stupid to think, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to do this and get away with it and the government won't find out. The thing with unlimited money, unlimited resources, and unlimited man hours to get your ass, do you think they're not gonna get you? Especially in America. Like, Mexican police, bribe them. Fucking, that's what it is. You forget, though, Table, we are the world police as well. So that means that, guess where? Anywhere else in the world, your ass is getting caught. Yeah, see, we gave him the robo-arm. I can never not use a robo-arm. Think about it. We did go kidnap a dictator because he committed crimes. If we're gonna get a dictator, we're getting you, too. Did I forget a power pack, or is there just an extra power pack? Are there extra power packs? Hold up. Wait a minute. There are extra power packs, too. Ah. Well, you can firebomb a YouTuber's house and get away with it as a governor. As somebody from the government, I did not know. Well, we did kidnap him and then put him in jail for his crimes. Is there really... Well, right now, I've got one here, and I've got two over here. Hold on a second. I need to go through these real quick. That's the captain. Okay, I've also made this joke a lot. As a firefighter, I am a captain of my fire station. I love making this joke, and I did it to my friend the other day. I go, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. Yeah, it's such a fucking stupid joke, but it's hilarious. Okay, so that's one power pack. That's the other. This is the cape for that one. Another one. So we're 1, 2. 3. Okay, I do still need to cut out a power pack. I only did it once. I don't overplay jokes that much. I'm not the usual guy who's gonna make the exact same fucking joke every single time. I will throw donuts at cops though. We keep a spare little baggie of donuts that we will throw them. So technically I'm not blood related to my grandparents, which doesn't matter, and the rest of my family, because my mom was adopted. So I'm very much the outlier. I'm 6'1". The rest of my family are like 5'8". There is one other person in my family who is 6 foot as well, and I'm still taller than him. So I can go ahead and put all of these in there. I can put all these back for right now, until I figure out paint colors and such. And cut this out. Have another cape. But yeah, if you wanted to do like a homebrew chapter that's less chaos, but they're renegades, you could easily, I'm not saying do this, you could buy a shit ton of Corsair Marines and just kit bash parts together, because they should all work. Yes, those got done. Alright, I think that's the last bit of them. We'll, like I said, we'll see what we do for whatever later. Did I do a power sword? I did. Yes, I did do the power sword. Okay, that's fine. I can do the opposite of what I did for the next one, because I've got a whole nother thing of I've still got a whole nother sprue of this exact same thing. Keeping track of their weapons, since you can't really use the data cards, then just go with whatever's on your data sheet. That's what I would do. So for instance, do I not have, I still have new recruit pulled up. So let's go to my death watch list. Not the redacted one. That one's a special thing. And let me click on something on my death watch list. So I have Guard vets. So I have 4 with bolt rifles and 4 with combi weapons. If I run into one, if I wanted to run all of them with combi weapons, I would just, okay, they're combi weapons. That's all they have. I'm just going to run them as combi weapons. I don't give a fuck if they're holding bolters in their hands. Well, you'd also include one heavy flamer. Or, actually, I have one of each. So, you technically run... Oh, you can run one of each. So there you go. That's how I would run it if I wanted to run all, but whatever. It's really whatever. Night Lords, their scheme is too good to me. So you'd want to get a really nice dark blue. I use a kit-bashed color. I use the mixed color I keep in a bottle. It says Night Lords Blue. And the lightning effect is probably one of the hardest things to do. There's plenty of people who do their lightning effects different ways. I do mine as a lighter shade of blue. Then I go a little bit lighter. And then, if they're if I make them too fat accidentally, like some of these are a little too fat, I put white in them as well. So that is the way I do it. But then the flesh, the blood on it is stimpling. And it's literally just getting blood for the blood god and then just poking in at the mini. Obviously, the arms weren't on when I did it. That's called stimpling. Fight me, table. Fight me in the streets. It wouldn't be the first fight in the street over by your house. But yeah, no, it's very simple. That's the whole point of Freehand Fridays. Actually, I've got some stuff to work on at some point when we decide to paint again. And I want to get these ready for Freehand Friday. So it'll be a lot of... getting washes done. Not necessarily washes. This also isn't done. I forgot. I have to paint the back sides of them, like the little gaps. I gotta paint those black, but it just needs no oil to darken them because they're honestly a touch bright for Night Lords. On a major mini mono. I don't mind the models from major minis. It's just the whole fucking trying to sell your chat. You're not steroids. I know he's employing people, but this is I really don't like this mini. Personally, if you like it, man, you should get it, but it's too much. It's trying to do too much. Like, that's a plasma weapon. Plasma hammer. Bolt. Gauntlet of some kind. Not connected to anything that I can see of. Unless there's a wire going back there. But if there's a wire, where does the ammo come from? And then missiles that aren't even painted as missiles. They're just painted silver. And honestly, I don't think... Personally, I also state the fact Portarabo would never go full demon. I think he would still cut it off and replace it with electronics and stuff. So maybe he's a hulking demon engine, but not necessarily a demon prince. Or not like the rest of the demon Primarchs. You enjoy slightly brighter because in the shadow they look good. I feel like he's too demon-y. I want him to be more demon engine, less demon-y. You know what? The knee rocket was also something I was wondering, but I think it's his tail. And I don't think he needs a tail. Alright, he's not Angron. Why the fuck does he need a tail? Angron has a tail for a reason. What's the new quote? He's reaching, shoot. That's a good ass quote. That's a good ass quote. He's reaching, shoot him! I mean, if you like it, then get it, man. I did forget. I did say that during the let's get these quotes off. I did forget that I did say that. I'm not a fem boy, I'm a fem man. No, it's not a knee rocket. Okay, let's put those in there. It should be okay to shut and open. Yeah. Where is... Oh, actually, you know what? We have something we can do for a minute here. So, this I usually do off stream. I will grab the rest of the minis and snip and organize all the extra bits. This is what I do usually after stream, but I'm just doing it now. There's not that many to do, and this is specifically labeled as red corsairs, so I will know exactly where to go for any red corsair stuff. They did give plenty of Hogman masks. I am kind of happy about that. It does look like a rocket, though. It really does look like a rocket. Because that was also my first thought was like, oh, a rocket coming from out of nowhere. That looks a little odd. And then I looked at it more and I'm like, wait a second. Is that supposed to be a tail? I love good organization. Yeah, don't look at the rest of the table, alright? Yeah, let's ignore the rest of my workspace. Let's ignore the rest of my workspace. This is the good organization. Yeah, that's what I thought too, and I'm still like, that's a little fucking weird. But he does pay people to do those as well. Honestly, I really don't see how GW doesn't cease and desist him. So, because I mean, he has a mini of the Emperor of Mankind, which is an official GW mini, and I don't see how he doesn't get sued for it. Not saying that I wish that it happens, but there's plenty of other stuff that you can't do that GW has taken people down for. That's something I don't quite understand. Maybe it's something to do with selling a printed mini. Yeah, but that's part of the reason why I don't do the Deathwatch bits. I did say bitch there for a second. Bits bags anymore, because I want to, but I'm afraid GW is gonna be like, fuck you. Now I don't specifically say Deathwatch when I'm selling them. I call them like Xenos hater bits bags, but still. I mean, I've seen plenty of proxies. There are whole websites that I will not show on stream that are meant for like recasting, and there's a couple models I've thought about buying just because they're always sold out. The lieutenant with where's my boy? Oh, he's not here. The lieutenant with combi weapon, I almost bought multiple times through recasters just because I could never find him. It really was me just like looking and looking and looking and trying to get, and then I finally got a hold of him. I want another one. I found out he's very overpowered. Oh, do not let me forget, we got to end the poll for the vote and get the new one put up. So let me finish these. I'll just put the power fist together real quick in case we do decide to use the power fist. It's 6 one, half a dozen the other. But they cease and desist so many STL files. That's where I was getting at though. So if you can't have like a Deathwatch Pauldron be up online, why is that? Because these Deathwatch Pauldrons look very good. They look like proper Deathwatch Pauldrons. They came from somebody in Russia, I'm pretty sure. I paid $10 on Reddit for these. That's not a joke. That's how I got those. But you can't find them because I'm pretty sure that pretty sure those got cease and desisted. But they're not exact copies. They're not exact copies. I don't have any of the new Deathwatch characters, but let me pull them up. Because Warhammers are not necessarily a reasonable price just to get them. Because there's no way to get. Okay, there is one way to get them. Alright, you ready to see all the Deathwatch Marines? Here you go. This is what you get. And you get 2 Terminators, and the rest are non-Terminators. And, tell me if I'm wrong, this Pauldron's better. Tell me I'm wrong. You look me in the eyes and tell me I'm wrong. Bro, she came down in a bubble, dog. You gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong? These Pauldrons are way better, and GW can't stand that. I don't like those Pauldrons. That's way better. Yeah, the eye looks a little weird on top, but because I was just gonna buy these upgrade sprues, and then my biggest concern was if they're Primaris or not. That was the other thing. And then, where's the kill team? Because let's go that guy, and then the kill team, and you can see the rest of the shoulder pads. Because he has a different shoulder pad. He has more like what I have. Okay, he has exactly what I have. I didn't know that. And then the Deathwatch kill team themselves have their own style per mini. Okay. Maybe I have the Deathwatch. Maybe they are just Deathwatch Pauldrons. Maybe they are 1-to-1. Yes, he does have a Guardian Spear. What about the Phobos one? I actually have Phobos armor ones. Oh shit, they do too. Oh, fuck. But I have what they don't have. Focus. Focus, camera. I hate my camera sometimes. Look at that. That is a Deathwatch Power Fist. Not only that. Hold on, I gotta find the right thing. No, no. Maybe. I have a Terminator built somewhere. Here he is. Not only do I have that, but I have Terminators with the writing as well. So, the only thing I don't have is a good Pauldron for Terminators yet. And I have a Pauldron. I just don't like it. I'm being picky more than anything right now. Let me set this in this container. Organization. Alright. Let's finish clipping out the rest of these because we're not even done doing that yet. Yeah, I didn't know they made 1-to-1 copies. I guess mine are 1-to-1 copies. Let's not talk about that. They're Xenos Watchers. Pauldrons. They're not even pauldrons. They're Xenos Watcher shoulders. You can't say pauldrons. GW will look pauldrons up. Alright. That is that sprue empty. And that is us done for the night. Had a nice little stream. Let's go ahead and end that poll. Those don't go there. Hold on, I gotta move my organizing bits around. We have to end the poll. Who else has added me on Discord? Oh goodness. Fuck, I might end up sleeping. Get off the stream. Might end up just fucking crashing out. Inspired by? Actually, that's a technicality. I could just say my company's in Ukraine and they can't do shit about it. That's where all the recasters are. Alright. Let's go to the post tab. Alright. It looks like armies of chaos are pulling out the win here. So, let me set up a no poll. What's tomorrow's date? Midnight. Eighteenth. Rigged, brother. I didn't. More people voted on this. There's 24 people voting here, brother. Okay, just because I'm lazy and I want to do this quick and easy. Oh fuck. We cannot do red corsairs just because the minis are not in there yet. So armies of chaos. Copy paste. I can close out of this one, close out of that one. I didn't close out of the right tab. Let's do this again. I'll just say the 19th. I can close out of this, close out of that, close out of that, close out of that. There we go. Thousand Suns. I can see chat moving, hold on. Orcs through TTS. Orcs done it already. When we had a game against Orcs, it was not a fun game. Yeah, you guys got demolished. And I'll paste this. You guys go vote for who you want to play as. Now, we will do 2 votes for these ones, but we'll, oh, fuck. Damn it! It needed to end on the 18th. It's fine. That's fine. And I'll probably throw up another poll after this, and both polls will go against each other. But until then, I will hit you with an outro. So wherever you are in the world, have a good day, evening, and or night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.